Hello. Joe, my trusty assistant, reminded me that we haven't done a cat versus dog read aloud in a long time. So we're going to do a chapter now. It's been a really long time. I'm so sorry, guys. This one is chapter 33. Molly was expecting the dirty and disgusting weasel boars to gobble them down right away. But they didn't. It's not every day that we trap meat as sweet and tender as you two, said the leader as the beast dragged the net back to their den. The king will wish to join us for this particular feast. The other weasel boars snorted in agreement. Molly was doing her best to act like she wasn't afraid. She was channeling every heroine from every movie she'd ever seen. She shot the weasel boars a bold and angry look of defiance. Of course, she was being dragged along a bumpy trail on her butt, so she wasn't sure she was totally selling the whole "you don't scare me" thing. Put them in the den, shouted the leader of the pack when they came to a muddy clearing under some twisted and knotty trees. Two weasel boars slashed open the rope net with their tusks. Two others nudged Molly and Oscar into a burrow beneath the shallow roots of a tree. It's nice and cool down in the hole, chortled the leader, just like a refrigerator. It'll keep you chilled and fresh until the king arrives. Molly and Oscar tumbled underground into the cold and damp hole. The weasel boars shoved a boulder across the entrance of the den to seal off the only exit. I'm just going to show this picture, and it says, "See you two later, right before dinner time." Can you see that? Okay, Molly and Oscar were trapped in the dark. "I guess we're prisoners now," said Oscar. "No," said Molly. "I think we're still dinner." "I'm sorry I ran right into their trap," said Oscar. "You ran back to rescue me," said Molly. "It was like something a brother would do. If, my brother wasn't so easily distracted by bright, shiny objects. So, do you have any sibs?" "Just one, a sister. Her name is Fifi. She's kind of a pampered pooch. I wonder if she even misses me. She probably already stole all the toys out of my room." "My brother Blade has the attention span of a flea," said Molly. "His favorite hobby is to chase reflections on the wall or the floor. Sometimes I drive him crazy with my fanciest collar." "How?" "It has rhinestones on it, so if I sit in the sun and bounce little light sparkles all over the place. So I sit in the sun and bounce little light sparkles all over the place. He can never decide which one to chase first. Drives him bananas. I like to bury my sister's hair bows in the backyard. That makes her nutso." Molly sighed. Then Oscar sighed. "I miss Blade," said Molly. "Yeah," said Oscar. "I miss Fifi too. Too bad we'll never see them again." The dog sprang up, fully alert. Even in the darkness of the den, Molly could see a determined glint in his eyes. "Unless," he said. "Unless what?" "Thinking about burying my sister's hair bows reminded me of something." "What?" Oscar wagged his tail proudly. "Not to brag, but I'm a very, very, very good digger."
They're gonna dig out.
What do you guys think is going to happen?
They're gonna dig out.
He thinks they might dig their way out. That kind of reminds me of Fantastic Mr. Fox, which is another book that we read as a class.
Yeah.
When they were getting away from Bunsen, Bean, and Bogus, the foxes dug their way down.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
One time I was thinking
Hold
it,
on. What you got, Joe?
but I didn't tell you. We actually could, if we got, after the coronavirus week, they did hang up a few signs making, and that said we could dig a thing. We were going to dig a hole so people would come over. And that sign would make people come over and dig a hole with their shovel, with some shovels, and we could make it so wide and so deep.
Oh.
That's a kind of like a cave that we can go through.
So you want to have like a digging party after the coronavirus is all over,
Yeah.
and have people over and dig a really deep hole, like a cave.
Yeah. A
Interesting.
hole, then a tunnel.
Oh, okay. Well, we have to say goodbye.
It's not so long that it goes under the street.
Oh, okay. Thank you for staying home and taking care of each other. We have to say goodbye. We will see you later. Say bye.
Bye.